who's agile, clever and fairly deadly in front of goal. Saviola, he could make the telling difference, so you've got to watch out for him.
Yeah, a bit of a pocket rocket. Big chance! Oh no, this does not look good. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. Zielinski. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. So no flag here. And that should get the job done. And the counter is on. And this is Bebeto. It's Saviola! Now, oh, he's been caught. In he goes again. He's delivered all right.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Elise. Zielinski. It's run loose here. Looking for the run. Great chance! Zielinski. Fernandez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Silvestre. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish of true class! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's had it nicked away. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Modric. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Half an hour played now. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's the keeper's ball. Persib Bandung are looking to break at pace. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Rashford. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is not getting there. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rashford knocks it into space. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Added time.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
This is a
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rashford now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a shade optimistic. Modric. Ake. Seedorf. Olise. He's rising! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And this is Shevchenko. Played with finesse. Right card, deals with that. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rashford, he is through here. It's a goal kick. Ake is there, and he can pick it up. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's found a way through. Hoisted in. Fernandez is there, and he can get that clear. That's a good ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Modric. And that is a little undercooked. Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice looking ball. Dink through. No, that's been intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Modric. Drogba. Modric. And it's Shevchenko. Zielinski. And this is Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he get it through? And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Zielinski could move up a gear here.
Bandung really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. No, it's come to nothing. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Seedorf. Robson. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Alexander-Arnold. Fermin.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Modric. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! Zielinski. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Modric. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is that. Persib Bandung perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Played out to the left flank, and there's green grass ahead of him. Cruyff! And needless to say, that deserved better.
A wonderful goal to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Mbappe, can he get on the end of this? Camavinga. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. Nicely worked. And it's Cruyff. Can he finish? Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cruyff running with intent. This looks promising. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Threads one in. Silvestre. And it's Fernandes. Now Modric. And here's Messi. And Messi! Missed by a fraction. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. That ball looks a good one. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Camavinga. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's an imaginative pass. And that has been knocked clear. Fernandes tries to play it through. Pull it.
Barcelona really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the play. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Chips it through. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Approaching the half-hour mark. Little pass back. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Percy Bandung clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cruyff. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
has not gone well. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Camavinga running with the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's made its way to him. And he can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, he's found support out wide. Juve receives it in a wide position. And it's De Bruyne. Driving forward. And that is not getting there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Modric. And this is Shevchenko. Swung over. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is a nice touch. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he spark a counter here? Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shevchenko. Mbappe takes a shot! The captain delivers!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. And that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Persib Bandung really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Persib Bandung looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por...
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Pull it. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, that's clever. Camavinga. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Persib Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Edmilson. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Silvestre gets over and intercepts. That's going wide left. Well read, nice interception. Fernandez. Dramini promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Messi. Might be danger here. He's found a way. It's Modric! Oh, it's come off the upright. Camavinga. Dramini clears it away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the pass is intercepted. Juve.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he was quick to react. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pass has gone astray. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Has to go back here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Camavinga. Now it's De Bruyne.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now the breakaway. And that has put paid to that. Haaland. And smartly reclaimed. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Messi. And that's a good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Real chance! And it's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. And De Bruyne! And that is doing no harm at all.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Camavinga. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Rodri. Batistuta. And it's Neymar. And he plays one through. Oh, now he can run away with it. And they're quick to get it back. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Neymar! It's a pretty loose pass. Right, Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. Kamavinga. Persib Bandung yet to have an attempt on goal. Maldini cuts it out. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Neymar, can he get it through? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fernandez, well seen, saw that coming. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. Modric. And now the breakaway. Kamavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Cafu has it out wide and in space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shevchenko. And Silvestre. And that could set him on his way. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Foot in. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Very nicely done. Oh, some astute defending there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu. Oh, that was vital. That's a good ball out wide. Chouameni. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Looking for the run. He's found the way through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. That's an excellent interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Now with a quick request
Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Persib Bandung really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Rodri running with intent. Now he's got space here. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And here's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Messi receives it in a wide position, and he's there to get it away.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball, being very closely marshalled. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Shevchenko. And it's Modric. Dani Olmo. Now it's Neymar. That is good strength. That's really nicely played. Lovely puck. Shoots! And he hits the net. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Camavinga. Doesn't quite get there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Some resolute defending there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Modric. Modric really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Modric.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cafu. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose.
Well, yet another interception and a show...
Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
1 minute added time.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining. That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And now,
How would you
to
sum
all
up what
members
we've
of the
witnessed,
crowd,
Jim?
I'd
Well,
like
Peter,
to ask
I
you to
really...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a look and plays it forward. Albertini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest, and
There's the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Drogba.
they've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Kukcu. Now it's Messi. Albertini can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he spark a counter here? Neither side yet able to find the net. Alexander-Arnold. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Milan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk getting forward. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Drogba. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for the run. And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi, Rummenigge, Messi, good read, needed to be. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him, and it goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. Camavinga. And Fernandes. And it's Modric. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Rashford. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Persib Bandung have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
The chance to break through. That is some save from Khan. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Bandung are looking to go forward now. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's picked it up out wide. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. That's put paid to the danger. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's got away. Rummenigge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Shevchenko. Picks out, shoots! The captain delivers!
That's probably the best thing that could have happened to this game, Peter. With the half petering out, we were all waiting for someone to take the bull by the horns and change the course of this game. And it just had to fall to him. The team's captain, the team's leader. Brilliant. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Real chance! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One. And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Bandung sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, numero 4, Messi, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 20, il numero 80, Ronaldinho.
That's been cut out, well played. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Camavinga. Ronaldinho. Burmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Camavinga. That's a cute ball. Dink through. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Silvestre cuts out the pass. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get on the end of this? Cross goes in there. And he was alert to it. And this is Hullet. Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quality ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's... It's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is well cleared. Silvestre. It's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Burmo. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Silvestre. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Pull it. And it's Fernandez. Albertini. Thinks one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Short changes him with that pass. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot's on here. And he shoots! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
He's had it taken off him. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi gets into a good position.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ake gets across to intercept that. Camavinga, it's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Rashford. Camavinga, that's a sharp pass. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that was vital. Modric. Camavinga. Referee has just said play on. The final 5 minutes. Now that's well seen too. And no, that was never going to make it. Persib Bandung, moments now away from seeing this one out. Pull it. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into the... Oh, good effort! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So here comes a substitution. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. He's rising! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Mayulu. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shevchenko, that's destined for the flank. And the ball's come loose here. Lee Kang-in. And Mayulu. Lee Kang-in. Zabani. Spread out to the left. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Played into space. And he thumps it clear.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Zielinski. Shevchenko. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now here's the... Oh, great leap! It's a goal! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Trossing. That's a decent clearance. Distributed tidily. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, some astute defending there. Messi. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Shevchenko. Fabian Ruiz. Now Beraldo. Fabian Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. Mayulu. Fabian Ruiz. Tries to dink it through. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Ake getting this one clear. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Now it's Zielinski. It's a goal kick. Fabian Ruiz, played out to the left flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Persib Bandung heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Aims beyond the... Gonzalo Ramos! And he should have made them pay.
Gonzalo Ramos has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Silvestre, good driving run. Out of play for a goal kick. Hernandez. Now Barcola. Beraldo. Barcola. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
The area around the stadium is
Persib Bandung are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Away we go again. Marquinhos. Mayulu. And it's Ruiz. He's looking wide. No, he's just misjudged that one. A corner it is then. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ake. And it's Fernandez. Zielinski. Beraldo simply refused to be outdone there. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Messi. Now it's Ferran Torres.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the finish! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hernandez. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Ferran Torres. Shevchenko currently being consciously targeted.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beraldo. That has been slung wide. It's a good run he's making out on the left. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And here's Barcola. Van Dijk clears it away. That's going wide left. Oh, that's nice. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here. This is Messi, and again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sabani. And Mayulu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Camavinga. And he's intervened well there. Marquinhos. Beraldo. That's Lee Kang-in. Now this could be a chance. And it's Mayulu. No, he's not getting past him there. Beraldo. Hernandez. A probing pass. Marcola gets into a good position. Nice control. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Looking tidy in possession here. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbai proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good-looking ball. No, again, there's no way through. That ball looks a good one. Beraldo. And it's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. And Mbai. The muscular approach does pay off here. And he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia. Mbai.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that is a good ball to shapes to shoot! Hernandez. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Guendouzi has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he's a player with enough stamina to do it all, Peter. 1 minute he'll be closing down an opposition attacker, the next he'll be busting a gut to get in support of an attack. Not always the flashiest, but you can depend on him, and you can't say that about everyone.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Souček. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking tidy in possession here. Cross into the box. Camavinga clears. Silvestre. Fernandez. Guendouzi.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Schick. And it's Souček. And Kral. Sofal flings in a cross. And that has been cleared. Terrific effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is well cleared. He's in plenty of space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. And the counter is on. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Kral.
The Czech Republic definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Fernandez. That's a sharp finish. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Souček. And it's Souček. Jurasek. Now it's Schick. Chance, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Rashford. Good, strong midfield running here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Schick. And he's lost his man here. Good ball, good take. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Rashford. And here's Ake. Rashford. Souček. Ake. And here's Shevchenko. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. To Genduzi. And it's Camavinga. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Safal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kral. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jurasek. And that's... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Great vision. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Camavinga. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Souček, played out to the left flank. And Kral. Souček. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's intervened well there. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
He's found a way through. He leaps for it. Schick gets flagged offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And that interception was most necessary. Over to the right flank. Space for him to turn and look. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. And that was very... Oh, they could be caught out here! Right, Shevchenko. Rashford. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution.
Lots and lots of changes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Persib Bandung clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a good ball out wide. That's put play to the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Persib Bandung are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Soucek tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Jurasek. He's got away. That is great defending, so alert.
There will be 1 minute at a
Camavinga.
time.
90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And it's Camavinga. Spread to the right.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance.